Alright, so here I am again against yet another Dark Elf player. This is the third Dark Elf player in the tournament so far that I've had to face. And wow, so 4 games and I've got 3 Dark Elves and 1 Vampire Counts player. How how is that fair? But anyway, I'm going to do my best because this is a player who actually organised FluffyCon. This is the guy that ran the tournament that I played in previously, and I've played him before. He's a very nice guy, and he played against me when it was my 3rd game of Warhammer in 7th edition at all, like just straight out of the box with the Tomb Kings, and he used his weakest, softest Empire army, and I still lost. He's a good player. He's got a very similar Dark Elf army to the guy that I played earlier, Reed Pittams. So I was a bit apprehensive about playing this, but at least I could have put some of my hard-learned lessons to use in this game. And let's see how it goes. Let's look at the deployment. I've got Chariots on the right-hand flank. I've got Tomb Guard on the right as well. Catapult and Casket in the center with Scorpions in front, ready to move out in front of the forest. We've got the Prince's Hammer unit on the left-hand side. We've got Archers in the middle of the forest, and Archers next to them. Plenty of Archers there, and the Carrion behind the forest. A much better deployment. He's got, let's just go to the next photo for this one. He's got repeaters on the left-hand side, repeater crossbows and a repeater bolt thrower there with my Tomb Swarm about to pop up underneath it. Very plain unit of Cold One Knights facing me down here without a standard bearer or champion or anything. So they'll be a little bit easier to take out. He's got Blackguard right at the back behind his Corsairs. He's got Spearmen in the middle. Hydra, of course he's got a Hydra in front of the difficult ground there, and 2 units of Dark Riders on the left-hand flank. So I'm not feeling out-deployed here. I'm actually feeling quite confident about this because I've got units. I've got the Tomb Guard to bog down the Hydra if needs be. I've got the double Scorpion combo to charge the Dark Riders of the Hydra to help out. I've got solid blocks of infantry in the center to eventually deal with his guys, but he's deployed at the back rank, so he's not going to be able to make it too far to my lines very quickly, and I should be able to march, block him with a Carrion. And my Hammer unit around the left is completely unopposed. There's no Hydra over my left-hand side, so I'm feeling very confident about the Prince's unit to move around the side and actually destroy everything he's got from the flank. And I'll be able to shoot his Blackguard in the center with my Archers. So I'm actually feeling very good about this deployment. In fact, I'd almost say that I've out-deployed my opponent here with what I've got. So very feeling good about it. Next picture, I actually win the first turn by the looks of this photo and move the Carrion out. The Carrion are in front of the Cold One Knights, just tempting them to charge there, because if they do, the Prince's unit will smash them, and if they overrun into the Archers, then the Archers will just bog them down and I'll beat them with the Scorpion, which is conveniently looking over. It's got his arc of line of sight there, so I'm ready for him. Chariots moving out on the right-hand side just to pop off, crack off Archer Chariot shots at the shades to weather them down, because plenty of points from killing even a single shade. And yeah, first turn goes on without too much fuss. So we'll go to the next photo. So in response, my opponent does decide to charge the Carrion with his Cold One Knights. I guess there wasn't too much else for him to do, but that was his option, and he's not really doing too much with anything else. So let's go to the next photo. Obviously, the Carrion get destroyed by the Knights. Nothing surprising there. Hydra dancing through the wood here, lining himself up for a catapult shot to the face. And Scorpions are getting ready to greet him, and the Tomb Guard are going to have to move forward and deal with the Hydra as well, but we'll see how that goes. And he's just shooting at the Chariots with the Dark Riders in the flank. Next picture, he's moving forward through the middle with his infantry. He's got a Dreadlord on a Cold One, which is inside the Spearman unit. He has a Pendant of Caleth on the Lord, so that's a bit of a comp hit right there. Pendant of Caleth is just a broken magic item. You know, you roll equal to or below the enemy's strength to ward it off, and that's not really fair, because any high enough strength hit to actually hurt a Dreadlord won't get through the ward, and any low enough strength to hurt him is just going to be ineffective anyway, because it won't kill him. So there you go. Harpy's behind the forest as well. Next picture, the Hydra is moving up. Now, I was so devastating that I guessed incorrectly to the Hydra and landed just short and rolled a hit on the scatter dice, and I would have pummeled the Hydra if I'd managed to get that off. But my guesses for the range and the scalpel's been bad this tournament, so I've really let myself down in that regard. I'm going to have to work on that a bit better in future. Very ashamed of myself for doing that, though. Next picture, what you've got here is the Tomb King's turn 2 response. And what's happened here is the archers have moved forward a bit, and the kings joined the archer unit ready to charge the cold ones. Scorpions charge the cold ones on the flank, so I'm really going to deal with these cold ones very effectively. The chariots on the right-hand side are pulling back because they've taken some damage from the range fire. The scorpion's taken a lot of damage, I think, from a spell or something. And really just waiting for the Hydra to show up. In the meantime, the Prince's Chariot unit, which you can't see in the photos over to the left, getting ready to harass the Blackguard. Next photo, the King charges into the Cold War Knights, destroys them with the Destroyer of Eternities, and the Scorpions just smash him in the flank as well. So dealing with the Cold War Knights, that's one checklist, a thing that I can write off. Next picture, with the Cold War Knights gone, the archers, sorry, the Harpies are now moving in, getting ready to charge the Casket of Souls, but I'll have to deal with them thanks to some archer fire. He's got Dark Riders moving around the flank a bit further. The Hydra's moved in a little bit further as well, so I'm going to have to charge it if I can't kill it with the Scullipult. But unfortunately, the Scullipult, as you can see from the photos, misfired and has lost a crew member, can't fire this turn to the next. So that's the last thing I wanted when the Hydra is getting close. Yeah, so things getting a bit precarious here, but let's see what happens in the next photo. Now, I've got a big unit of chariots on the left ready to charge the Blackguard, and I've got all of my archers adding ranks to shoot at the Blackguard because I want to take them under less than 10 Blackguard, move in with the impact hits, and wipe them out that way. And the Corsairs are in a big bulk. They're just the bunker for the mages at this point, and there's the Hydra. I think I managed to wound the Hydra once somehow, but the crucial thing in this battle, what it's all building up to, is not the Hydra, because the Hydra is just going to get bogged down with the Tomb Guard. The really crucial thing is the Chariots charging the Blackguard. So let's see how that turns out, because this is going to be a game-breaking move. Next photo is a bit of overview. What happens is the Scorpion, I think, charges the Harpies and overruns into them past the Corsairs or whatever, and that's going to help me march block them. I think I might have sacrificed